I am really liking the skyline of this city, this downtown area. I keep having to fine tune it and make changes, but I am liking it. Literally, as I was logging in, this commercial area was abandoned. I knocked it down and I turned it residential. And then, as I was just about to start recording, that commercial spot went abandoned and I knocked it down and I turned it residential, but nothing has appeared yet. That should be enough of a footprint. I may redo the zoning. Sometimes the simulation. You know what? Let's do that now. Let's just. And then let's do just a bit of commercial. Let's see what happens. But welcome back. Okay, so now we're getting some commercial. I don't think there are enough high wealth residents to have justified multiple commercial high rises. But we'll see. That's part of the fine tuning process. Speaking of fine tuning, now, last episode, we had some residential. Okay, better. So remember, this, they were upset because of schools. We put a library right next to them, as well as this community college. This is brand new, which is the reason why it's more of a lime green instead of a dark green, but we'll keep an eye on it. And then we've got a commercial going up here. And if I only have one commercial building, or if it stays medium density, I'll be happy, because I don't know if we're going to be able to keep multiple or even one high-rise commercial building happy. But otherwise, let's see here. I haven't even had a chance to do this yet for this episode. So we are mostly green. Okay. We'll keep an eye on these. Not enough freight. You know what? Instead of keeping an eye on them, let's just, because I mean that's a pretty dark orange. Just not enough to support. So what we can kind of pretend, because the original thought was we were creating a tourist area to watch launches. Well, we can kind of pretend that some of these are residents or maybe even rental, people that own homes. They're renting out their homes, to watch launches. So let's do that. Now there was one over here that was yellow. I enjoy, oh, now it's red. I enjoy this fine tuning process. All right, wonderful. Yeah, I remember somebody commented they were building their own city, and they were talking about that. You're you're going to be in kind of a ongoing process of doing fine tuning of your city. So I enjoy. And when you think about it, in all reality, if we've got primarily an all green city. You're not going to keep everybody completely happy. All green, 95% approval rating, good tax income, plenty of jobs for everybody. So that's those are the things that you look for. That's what you look for. Yeah, it would be nice to have every single building green, but even if you've got, say, the majority of your buildings are green and a few need some fine tuning, that's part of it, and that's fine. So we're going to keep an eye on this. I don't know why, but if the simulation does not want to give me a building there, then but everything else is okay, then I'm okay. That's vacant. It's hiring because it just built. So good, very good. Let's take a real quick look at everything else. We've got good power, water, sewage. It is going on 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and we're almost complete with our garbage shift, which I like. Okay, that's good. That better be good because we put down a hospital with a wellness center. 3 crimes. Let's address. Let's see. Let's make sure that we do not have. Is that the only? Yeah, there's a police station there. Let's check our police stations. So what we need are more cars. Let's get some additional cars out. Especially that close to the gambling house. All right, got that. We need more people in school. "34 minutes. And if you've been watching, you know I like for my wait for buses to be 30 minutes or less. Let's do an extra bus. Okay. We've already checked. We started our episode by checking happiness. Let's check tourism. I see a bit of tourists. Look at the tourists walking there. I wonder where they are. I would say they're going to the house of worship, but they're on the other side of the street. Let's get going to a tourist attraction. Came from the bus stop. Oh, they're leaving. That person's leaving. Going to a tourist attraction. wonder what tourist attraction you're going to. Are you going? Came from bus, but if you came from the bus is over there. Unless you went to a shuttle bus, or you came into one of the park and rides. But there is a. Now you're going the other direction. Interesting. I was trying to figure out. They're all in the historic area. They're hanging out at bus stops. Look at that. They're hanging out at bus stops. All of the attractions are over here. But I'm glad you guys are hanging out in the city. That's good that you're here. There's a lot of you. So now by having this space center, it's going to increase tourism. We almost could put down more gambling, or what do we want to do? We've got to take advantage, and we can do this in other cities as well, but we need to take advantage of high tourist demand. I really don't want to put down a. I like the gambling house. I don't know if I want to put down a casino in this because I want to make another city the out and out, right, full tourist area because I want to take advantage of. It makes no sense to put down a space center, great work, and not take advantage of the fact that we've got this city plot and this city plot linked to a great work that brings in tourists. So we've got to get into some tourism, but maybe one of these tourist spots, one of these commercial areas, we replace with a casino. And this is kind of the fun part of, you know, the, the people that are have been living here. You know, you could just hear them complain in the news. Oh, I cannot believe the mayor in our historic area is thinking about putting a casino. So even though if we put down a casino, I think we would see happy faces, but when we just kind of play around with it, or they say, you know, don't disturb the historic area, but put the casino just outside of the historic area. You could think about how they would have community meetings and back and forth, and why would you do this to our historic area? Does it fit? I mean, it fits, you know. And you could hear them celebrate. We got a victory. The mayor did not put a casino right in our. And wait, let's see. And the tourists, they could walk there. Let's give them. Yeah, look at this. I see two spots. Let's give. I actually see more than two spots. Let's do this. gonna need more police potentially. I didn't. Let's see, do we want? I don't want to. I mean, we have so many industrial jobs. I really don't think it makes a difference. And we have mostly, what's the wealth level of the tourists? Low wealth. So we need to. So I'm going to do, let's do cheap rooms. Let's stack cheap rooms, and we did nickel slots at the other one. Let's do a comedy club. Oh, we'd lose a. Let's put it over here, or can we? No, nothing is indicating that it would disappear. I don't always trust that. I'm just gonna do the base building. Because I don't want to lose that home. Now, I was looking. We could do one here. And then put one close to the hospital. I mean, what else are we going to put over here? But we will need, I think we're going to need more police. Maybe we'll put police here. Let's do it here. So that's going to give us space. Because we've got a lot of people walking around saying that they're going to a tourist destination. Maybe we should have put it. Did we do a little road? I mean, look at all of the people. Where are they coming from? I'm not going to overthink it. Let's not overthink it. Let's not do that to ourselves. All right, so let's put down a sign. Can we put the sign underneath the overpass? Yes. I want them to spend the night. And then let's do comedy club. And then let's do... Well, let's do a medium, or do we want to put more rooms for... Let's do a lounge. Oh, that's nice. Let's do that. Bus stops. Where did you guys come from? Bus stop, and where's the other one? Bus stop. Yeah, we need a city purely dedicated to tourism. Because the people that live here, as we kind of pretend, and we could even go so far as to say that they're okay with this, but we could even say that maybe they're not 100% okay that we've got this type of a skyline. You know, maybe they go back and forth. Maybe half the population, maybe half of the population, or maybe let's not say half, let's say 25% of the population says that when the city was just this and nothing else, that they were happy with that. And as the city has grown and developed in this direction and in this direction, they were like, oh, you got to be kidding me. And maybe the thing that really blew them away, what really blew them away was right in the middle of their neighborhood, this overpass, which we did, what, 3, 4 episodes ago. That was just in the community meetings where they were saying, why another overpass? And then you've got the other 50%, 75% saying we need to grow. It's a good thing. Petition to build gambling HQ approved. I think the gambling HQ goes in another city. Ooh, nice. Solid green all the way around. Very nice. Very nice.